Okay. I got all hung up. I was watching somebody else's live stream. I'll do a what do you call it? A shout out. Let's see. There's this artist that we see all the time at conventions. Goes by the name Inkwell. And if you follow them, they always say really helpful things about just being an artist in artist alleys. Let's see. I could do this. And I was just watching. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. There's something I have to do. Let's see. Ink. Oh, shoot. What's your name? Let's see. So, I'm going to pull them up. Let's see if it comes up. There you are. Okay. There it is. Hold on. I got it. I got it. Copy, paste. Okay. Is that gonna work? Yeah, there we go. Ooh, and that's his voice. Yeah, so I was just listening to them talk about social media stuff, and it was pretty cool. But yeah, I'm here for the pumpkins, so I'm gonna get this going. I was thinking maybe just blacking out the open window behind her and leaving a halo around some of her what do you call it, silhouette there. Yeah, definitely liking the orange better. And that's what I got the granulating colors to do. It wasn't, I don't know. I keep trying to make it do this coppery looking thing. I bet you maybe if I go back in and dab it now, it might do it, but I don't know. But yeah, I skipped Wednesday's stream. I'll probably skip tomorrow's too. We have stuff to do, but we were dog sitting. It was so much fun, but my friends, they made us like, I feel like it was a dozen chocolate cupcakes and I ate them all. It was the best. It was the best 3 days ever. So yeah, I've just been having a super snacky time since the last I saw you guys. Also, I got an email about from Salt and Straw. They're making some sort of Choco Taco thing. I'm like, no, my pants aren't gonna fit. It's not even the holidays yet. So, whatever. Have some fun. Eat the foods. Okay, so I was trying to think. Okay, so I have choices. I could use black watercolor. I could use ink. And if I use the ink, this is just like Higgins, I think, ink. I could use this, play around with this a little more, but it seems kind of overkill. I could use a brush, like regular inker style. Got plenty of these. Something like that. So, I don't know. What kind of tip does this have on it? Not bad. Let's see. It's a little feathered out. What are my other options? Okay. Brush pens and then these little plastic tip pens. This would be like the easiest training wheels thing to do. But that might be kind of, I don't know, might be too easy. It needs to hurt. So in that case, I guess this one. Fill in some blacks. Oh, this isn't even, this is, should I use this rose nib? Let's see, what's your deal? I forgot, I think it's softer which might be fine. Let's see. And then this giant pumpkin, blue pumpkin nib. Huh, let's see. All right, so I've decided nibs. Let's see what we got. I think typing paper is fine. Okay. I'll set you right there. Here are the contenders, just to fill in some blacks. Let's see. I haven't used this one in a while. I got scared off because I had to keep filling it. So, let's see. I think you guys are all in. There we go. Shadows. Okay. Okay, no, that's a lot. That's too much. Part of it is the typing paper too. It's just kind of bleedy. Maybe I just have a heavy hand. I need to just float it gently over the paper. Huh. User error, maybe. And then it's empty. That's one of the things that I'm not super a fan of. Okay, so let's see. Let's dab it in water. Clean it out a little bit. Yeah, and then, so we're at this friend's house eating like a dozen chocolate cupcakes. And you know what I do? I was washing dishes over there. I turned the garbage disposal on and I checked it. But I heard that grindy sound that something's in there, like, oh no. And I checked it, that's the thing. So I check it again, turn it off, obviously. And the little piping tip for the chocolate frosting was in the drain. I mangled it in their garbage disposal. I felt so bad. So I bought another set for them and I had Amazon just drop it off right away. Because you need your cupcake tools. I just felt bad. I messed up their thing. Yeah, this one's kind of weird too. I think it's always kind of weird sticking your hand down like a dirty drain, fishing around for things that don't belong in there. Like, whoa. So, okay, I guess this rind phase. Is there anything else that shouldn't go? This is such a crazy soft nib. And I think I felt it, and it felt like one of the garbage disposal bins, blades. What are they called? So I just didn't catch it. I think I was feeling around for spoon-shaped things or something. But all is well. They got their new nibs, piping tips. What is it called? I don't know. They look like little silver royalty crowns. Hi, Jamboree. Let's see. Was this during the dog sitting last week? It was, yeah. Yeah, they have the cutest dogs. A big one and a little one. And they're pretty fun. And while I was there, I was working on some layouts for Grump 2. Let's see. So you can decipher my scribbles. It begins with a little bit of a fantasy thing. So it's like a forest of something, not exactly trees. So The thing is, some of this stuff I've drawn like a couple of times. So this is just to indicate something that I've already drawn. But now it's like in a better position. So that Grump, he's got a spoon with some chewing gum. And there's Captain. And they're about to get hoisted. So, progress. How have you been, Jamboree? What have you been up to? It always feels like the weekend, like a Monday, when I'm here talking to you guys. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we'll just go. What is it? Hunt 102 or something, like the super classic. Okay, so it's like black, black, some black back here, and over here. Let's see. I could still use this for blotting. Here, let's do this. Oh, there. Does that work? Doing pretty good, thanks. 15 ain't nothing to sneeze at. Oh, 15 stream tree. Woohoo! That's not bad. You get like 450 lucky chunks. How are you gonna spend those? Do you have enough for Grumpfall yet? I think I put a sub command for you guys that you can, maybe you can type exclamation Grumpfall and you might get a free one if you're a sub. If I set that up right. Okay, let's see. Let's make the halo around it a little big. It works, yay! Oh, look at it. That's my favorite. I should put one of those, what are they called underneath the About Me? Like cards that say, you know, my store or about Grump. I should put, I don't think I need to put chat rules yet, but I should have sub commands for everybody who would be interested. All right, this is, I did say I wanted to feel the pain for this. A bit overkill for filling in blacks. Okay, so let's just try this top part for now. I don't think, yeah, it might take a while. Let me just get like the little fiddly details and the nooks and crannies parts.
Game begin.
So I was thinking, I keep bringing it up, but the time is upon us where I have to do pages. And I was thinking of streaming some of the page drawing. I think this camera angle should be enough, but if it's pencils, it's a little faint. So maybe higher resolution, maybe a closer camera, something. It would probably be like in my face cam it'd probably be like right here, right in front of my face. Huh. We'll have to see. Yeah, there's a couple of cool things Joel and I are working on. There's a Culver City Art Foundation here, and they offer grants and things for artists, and they do an art walk, or they're part, you know, they're a big part of it somehow, and we're gonna design a Culver City Arts tote bag for them to sell at the art walk, and a mug too, I think. So I gotta get that going. Let's see. That'll be fun. So Joel's definitely getting a table there. And I think I am too. I think I might be able to. I have to submit a bunch of pictures and things of what I'm gonna sell. I feel like art grants are a dying breed. Yeah, they're kind of weird. They're really specific sometimes, and you have to write. Sometimes you have to write a lot of stuff about yourself, like why you're deserving of this particular grant, which is a kind of a hang-up. Where it's like, I don't. I mean, am I deserving? I have to write why. It's kind of weird. So yeah, it's an interesting kind of peek into that whole world. And they're interesting because it's not Joel is the winner of this projecting possibilities thing for the Helms district, where they take your work and there's like the front door of their design area. It's like a glass door, and they have a screen behind it, and they project art on it. They feature a different artist each month, and Joel is the featured artist for October. And they give you that, you know, platform to show all your work. They give you some money, and there you go, you know. And it's just, I didn't think that's what grants were. I knew about the money part, but not about the "and we'll feature you" part. So I thought that was interesting. I'm glad to hear about some more being out there and available. I'm surprised too, Jamboree. So they had an artist meetup yesterday, and we go and just meet other local artists. It's interesting because they're not all painters or illustrators. Some of them are musicians and dancers and things like that. So it's just kind of cool to see what everybody's up to. And they're not all necessarily, it's not their main gig. Some of them are doing more than one thing. Some of it's strictly hobby, but everyone's there just to kind of be a part of an artist community. So it's like a way to do in-person how you doing. It's kind of weird for me. I'm not very good socially, so I get to practice. Hi, I'm Beth. How are you? What do you do? Oh, nice. Here's a sticker. I'm giving people stickers they didn't ask for. I don't know what to do. Let's see. Where else am I going here? I'm gonna do a little part right there. Just a little nugget. And then bring it back down. That's Grump's hair. Okay, so we'll give Grump a wide area. Because he's not having any of it. What are you doing with my pumpkin? I don't know. Better get out there. Yeah, I can relate on the social stuff, but it can be so nice to feel part of a larger community. Yeah, I think that's the draw that everybody has to that organization. I think it's in Culver City Arts, and they meet up. I think the last Monday of every month. Just in different areas in Culver City. Kind of things like that are what brought us back to this area after being in San Diego for so long. We just wanted to have more options as far as meetups and art opportunities, ways to be involved in art outside of comics, because comics is really cool, but there's a lot more stuff too. And once you're just kind of entrenched in one particular kind of art, you don't realize that there's other stuff out there too. What else? Find some other stuff. I guess it's good to go to a thing like that and represent comic book art, graphic novel art, because we'll say, well, you know, we're in comics and a lot of their first thought is like the funny pages and like the Far Side where it's just one panel kind of comic strip stuff. So it's nice to say, and there's also this other thing, comic books. It's not just superheroes and tights anymore. I think once I do these borders, these little black borders, I might get my #2 brush and fill in the blacks. So does that mean I have to grab another #2 brush for watercolor? Is it gonna stain? Do I keep one that's just for inks and then one that's watercolor stuff? I guess once I do use it, I could try to rinse it off and see how well I could clean it. Yeah, the big dog that we dog sat, he sleeps in Jamboree says that's above my pay grade. The big dog sleeps in one of the offices that they have. He likes the couch, so that's kind of a safe place. You know, he's got free access to it. And one of the days, I just hear a lot of like lip smacking from that office. So I was like, what is he eating something? What is that? So I go to the office, and his mouth is like, just like one or two little. I'm like, okay, did you just eat? I swear you just ate something. But it's a safe place. There's nothing in there. It's just, you know, office and couches and things, and he's got access to it. So I didn't think much of it. And then on the second day, I was getting ready. So I had two doors open. There was another office and the bathroom. And I hear from the bathroom, I hear in the office, I hear like, you know that sound? Can you picture a single tissue being pulled out of a box? Just like, I think my mic probably filters that out, but just like a wispy, airy sound of a tissue coming out of a box. So I run into that office. I'm like, what are you doing? And he turns around, and on like the little white tissue is just going into his mouth like a paper shredder or something. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're just like snacking on tissue straight out of the box. Like it's the best treat ever. And I just didn't know what to do. He's like this huge black lab, like a muscly black lab. And I was just thinking, you know what? It's just a white tissue. I guess we'll keep this door closed, and I don't know what else. He's just a snacky guy, I guess. You eat your tissues, I'll eat one of these dozen chocolate cupcakes, and we'll both be happy. Like an English lab or something like that. Self-serve. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so just color that one in. All right, so we'll fill this with the black brush. At least pretend to get some of the ink out of this. I'm not as good at taking care of these nibs as I am my actual paintbrushes, but I don't know. It should be fine. It's this, oh yeah. Let's see. This is what I was playing with last week. So we unstuck everything. Joel helped me with some pliers, but I got this silicone grease. If it's the wrong stuff, it's too late. I already used it, but Amazon, the reviews on Amazon said it's good for pens. This is gonna last me a lifetime for the amount that I'm using. I'm not using it to seal anything, for this particular pen, I just wanted it to stop making that metal sound every time I try to open it. So now it's fine. It doesn't like make my skin crawl every time I take the barrels apart. It's just smooth. Draws. What are we throwing? Shade? Never, never. Let's throw some shade. Is that what you're doing? This pumpkin forever in almost flight. I still need to make it an emote. How have you been, Patros? What have you been working on? Oh, Chris Cox, hi. That works generally. You want pressure vacuum grease sold for scuba, which is super thick and very, very difficult to remove from your fingers. What? That's why I would, that sounds like why I would avoid it. Super thick and difficult to remove. Like if I'm trying, okay, so then maybe for this one that's permanently leaking. Yeah, but that would clog up the feed, so maybe not. For this one, yeah, I just put like the thinnest amount to make it stop squeaking and seizing up. I just, because I don't take care of my stuff. You can see what happened there. Oh, yeah, look at all that. So this is after it was cleaned. That's why we needed the pliers to remove it. But now it's super slick. So I'm waiting for the knead, but I want to get, they have a converter that collapses on itself. I think it's like $12 or something, but I'm not going to use this pen, so I'm going to hold off on that. So I could fill it with the inks that I like. The grease is too thick to migrate and you don't use a lot. It's perfect for O-ring sealing. Okay. Yeah, I just touching that thing gave me like slippy hands. Vince, how are you? How was your weekend? What'd you do? Doing nothing is nice, so don't be afraid to say you did nothing. Okay, so I am going to use this brush for inking, for filling in a couple blacks. And then it'll forever be my black filling brush. Unless it cleans well, then it's just a brush. I have a feeling it won't though. I think it's like once you do that, you're done with it. Let's see. How are you doing today? Asked Vince. I'm doing really well. I've been eating so much sugar, and then I just got an email at the that email I got about the Choco Tacos from Salt and Straw, right? It's like usually when you get emails like that you subscribe to, restaurants or stores or whatever, it's like full of like images and branding and things, and this one was just like text, very serious. Beth, hello Beth, here's this news about this Choco Taco thing. They don't call it Choco Taco, but it was so serious. And apparently Tyler, whoever that is, has been working very hard on this particular item that's coming out October 3rd. I'm not sponsored, I just get super excited about ice cream stuff. But yeah, it's called like the Chocolate or something. It's like, I'm not gonna say that. It's a Choco Taco. So yeah, a dozen chocolate brownies, this Choco Taco that's coming out in October. I had after the Culver City art meetup, I had a surprise pumpkin brownie sundae. Because why not? Oh my gosh, I think I've been gaining like a pound a week or something. So yes, I could eat anything I want, but there are consequences. Pants aren't gonna fit. I had a week of I'll do it tomorrow in art. A whole week? Okay, so then do you have more than one projects planned, Vince? Or is it the same project that you just keep pushing off? I think we're all guilty of that at some point. It's really easy that a habit. It could be the habit of not doing something, or a habit of like, I feel weird if I'm not doing this thing. But I don't know, you just have to do the thing. Sometimes, you know, time is precious and you can have a bunch of stuff you have to do that people are relying on you to do. And then when all that's said and done, you need a nap. So that's a thing. Okay, so I think, let's see. I can't tell if it's the light or if there's like a white area. There's kind of little white areas in the dark, but I like them. It reminds me of Snoopy's ears in like the Peanuts comics. I don't have projects. I've just been struggling with figure drawing so much it takes a lot of hype to try again. Yeah, that's a challenge. It's definitely a challenge. You can so when you start trying figure drawing, are you going in with the idea that you're going to do like a full figure? Because that's pretty daunting. You can break it down into like torso or something. Today is arm day, like from shoulder to finger. Maybe you can even skip the fingers, just try to get the arms or something, just to like get you going. I've seen sketchbooks that are filled with torsos, filled with hands. So kind of think of something to give yourself a win. So that way you look forward to it rather than like, oh, this stuff, I can't even, I don't want to. Do something smaller. I also need to work on more dynamic figure drawing. It's like when I start doing my story, my figures, all these characters, they need to do acting. And it's more than just an expression in the face. It's like their whole body needs to tell the tale of being tired or excited. There used to be some animation workshop classes where you would take something like a match and make that match, or a rug, like Aladdin, that magic carpet, and make that thing emote just by the poses it was making. So those were fun exercises. Wouldn't be the worst idea to pick that up again. Fun little inanimate object, emotional drawing. Do you think that would be fun, Vince, to do make a carpet, like a magic carpet, look like it was emoting, rather than having to do something you feel right now is tedious, like the figure drawing stuff? Okay, so let me fix this rectangle. This tiny little rectangle just doesn't follow her silhouette. I can't see what I'm doing because it's the black tip over a black splotch of ink. Close enough. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I still got more rectangles to fill in. Where are you? This one. Yeah, this is more fiddly than doing the nib. I can't even see. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. I have to fight the urge to just get sloppy and try to move faster. And one more tiny square. I guess it'd be easier if I need to refine the little kind of halo border thing that I'm trying to avoid the line art with the filling in the blacks, if I would just get a pen and then just get a little closer, make it a little neater. There's like a tiny little thing right here. I'm just gonna do it. All right. Dipping this in water. Did I ruin it forever? It's not ruined, I'm just using it for something else. I also have like some really good brush soap, so, and an entire bag of these because I'm blessed. Let's see. Look at that. I don't even think I'll need that. Quality tools. See? Look at that. Okay, let you dry off for a second. Look what Joel got in the mail. He works on this book called La Muerta, and they sent him comps today. They only sent him one challenge coin. He designed this. This is the book he works on. So they sent him one, which means he didn't send him any. This one's mine. So he didn't get a coin. That's so sad. They didn't send him a coin. They just sent me one. Look at that. I don't think I've seen a coin exactly like this, where it's both painted and raised. I'm sure there are. I'm just not a big coin collector. I've seen a bunch of Coffin Comics coins. It looks really cool. Cute. It's like cute. It's deadly. It's so deadly. I don't know what that means. Is it silly or is it an actual Latin thing? I was wondering because some of these, when he sent the line art in, I was curious about how detailed they can get with what they raised in metal and what they filled with enamel, or however it works. So, seems like they can get a fair amount of detail in there. Yeah, I like it. Too bad he didn't get one. He works pretty hard on that. So I asked him if I could show it. I didn't know if it was released or not, but apparently people who supported the Kickstarter are already getting theirs. So, yay me. Okay, so I'll have to figure this out later. Pumpkin color, like inner pumpkin color, and then yellow, like it's bright inside. I'll figure that out. We'll think about it as we do other stuff. Okay, let's see. Here's this one. There, look at that. Nice. So, I got, I don't think I want any of these. Let's see. Something like that. Maybe the darker one. Let's see. That might be too close to pumpkin color, so maybe this is the better choice. All right. So what did I say I liked? I think I liked this one a lot. Okay. Are you still dishing out ink? Kind of. It still has ink in the, what is it? Ferrule or something? The silver part? So we'll set him aside for good cleaning. Okay, you live right here. It's time to use my printer again and make some more like 9x12s. I've got, for some reason, the paper I'm buying is 9x13. And I really just want to make them 9x13. I'll make my case for it. But yeah, I have to use that printer or else it gets all mad and starts going through a cleaning cycle or something. And then there goes all the ink. But other than that, I really like that printer. It's like a Canon Pro 1100 or something. We're doing screen prints where they're using actual paint to make the prints. And I was trying to pick colors that the printer didn't want to print. Like there's certain like bluey teals, like super light greenish blue colors the printer doesn't print very well. They kind of desaturate them. So I was trying to pick those, but it's kind of weird. It's not like they could do proof screen prints because they already have to cut all the screens. So they've already done one for us and it came out fantastic. So I believe in them.
When the drum beats go like this.
Okay, so I think there's a little bit of wood there. A little bit of wood there. These are the pieces I always forget. Like these tiny little out of the way parts. I guess I don't have an eye for detail. Yeah, what did I say I was gonna, like, what art supplies I was gonna get during our Tokyo Comic Con thing? It was those G-nibs, nib holder. I don't think I need watercolor. I might look for cute little mechanical pencils. I've been watching a ton of Ghibli movies on HBO and I'm betting I'll recognize a lot more characters now. I knew like the super famous ones, Spirited Away, but then there's some obscure ones that I ended up really liking. I'm gonna say it wrong, but Nausicaa or something? I think they say Nausicaa in the English dubbed version. It was really good. I don't think it's older. I don't think I've seen any stationery with that stuff on it, but it would be nice. Porco Rosso. It's the whole time I'm watching it, I'm like, this voice sounds so familiar. It was like Michael Keaton or something. He was the voice of the pig. A lot of those movies, though, I don't know if it's if someone's gonna fight me about it, but they don't stick the landing when it comes to the end of the whole story. It's just kind of, they just stop telling the story. There's sometimes it's like, and then what happens? Okay, so she just keeps delivering stuff and she likes where she lives. Like, what happens? Okay, did I get all of the stuff? Are all the bits colored? I can do another round. That happens a lot with anime, ambiguous or open-ended stories. Yeah, I'm learning that. Well, I'm only watching the Ghibli stuff that they have available on HBO Max. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's not like it just trails off or anything, but I feel like, oh, there's something else. There's a little bit of extra closure that I can't really pinpoint what exactly it is. I think I watched some video about writing endings, and it was the guy who wrote Little Miss Sunshine, and he was talking about endings that were phenomenal. And it was like he broke it down into 3 parts, and I don't remember the 3 parts. It was like the ending, just like the regular story ending, but then one of them was like an emotional closure and like a philosophical closure or something like that. So those 3 things together, if you could nail all of those, then you have like a super good ending that kind of can make or break your movie, your story. So I think maybe the philosophical ending isn't there. Maybe? I don't know. I'll have to rewatch that video. I was like, that's an excellent point. I don't remember any of it. Let's see. Darker Shadows. What, Nausicaa was good. The ending I liked a lot. Castle in the Sky I liked a lot. And there was a Arrietty. Is that the little person? That was really good. And then what was The Boy and the Heron or something? That one was dubbed by Dad was Christian Bale. And it made me laugh so hard because one of his lines was like, they turned him into a rat. And the way he says it, I don't know. I just picture him being some like super brooding actor. And he was so funny. I don't know. They got a pretty star-studded cast to do the English dubs on a lot of those. You gotta try a little bit. Spirited Away. Yeah, I don't even mention Spirited Away because it's so like on another level. I like that one a lot. Yeah, absolutely. There's another anime. I don't know how I caught wind of it. I feel like I saw the art book before I saw the movie. Tekon Concrete or something like that. And there was a white book and a black book. And I have the white one and I can't find the black one. I mean, I couldn't find it in stores. I think I saw the movie once a long time ago. I bet you I could find it online somewhere, but I liked it a lot. I loved the visuals of it. I should look it up again to see if it still feels the same. Sometimes you go back and it's like, I've seen other stuff that kind of affect my opinion of it, but yeah, I liked that a lot. The cities were drawn really cool. The Ghibli movie I have most mixed feelings about is Ponyo. It's like this this witch man voiced by Liam Neeson, I think. I don't know what he's up to, but he's got a bunch of fish buddies and a bunch of fish babies, and one of them wants to be human, kind of like the Little Mermaid kind of thing, and then meets a human boy who kind of wants to take care of her like it's his little sister. It's really cute and bizarre in the best kind of ways, but the ending, like earmuffs if you don't want a spoiler, but it's like you would think the way they set it up, you're hoping that the boy does the act that kind of clenches the good ending. But when they get to that, what should be that good ending that he's about to clench, he kind of loses focus, does this other thing, and then the fish girl was like, I'll do it myself. And I'm like, well, you want to earmuffs for Shadow. Hi, Shadow. I don't know, you're rooting. You want this boy to prove that he could take care of this little sister, and he doesn't do that at the end. Okay, it's all right. You can listen now, Shadow. It was still really good. All of it's worth watching. This needs to be a little darker. Oh, shoot. Here, let me put the cap on the ink. I almost dipped it in the ink. What else did I see? There was something with raccoons. Here's the thing. There's a whole section in HBO Max. It's called the Ghibli collection or whatever. And I'm like, this one isn't branded Ghibli. Is this like your section for anime movies of this era or something? Because what is this raccoon movie? It made no sense. They were talking raccoons that were shapeshifters. And rarely do I ever stop watching a movie or like a show. That's the problem. If I'm seeing a show and I don't like it, I have to watch the whole thing. But this raccoon movie, I'm like, I don't know what you guys are up to, but I'm not having it. So I stopped watching it. Right now I'm watching this one about, what's it called? I'll have to look it up. This mom who likes to eat a lot, and she dates a lot of guys who are bad for her. And her daughter's like a little bit embarrassed and going through her own stuff. So I'm watching that right now. Let's see. I guess I can mix this with some darker color. Pompoko. Yep, it's confusing if you don't know Japanese mythology. Okay. All right. So I just need to learn some stuff. Got it. So it's not for me. Yeah, The Charming Life of Something or Other. The mom. We'll see this one. Just go for it. Pretty dark. You said go for it. saw Howl's Moving Castle, Castle in the Sky, which I liked a lot more. My Neighbor Totoro, I liked that one a bunch. I'm like, that's why everybody likes the cat bus. It's really helpful. Oh, I saw another one. Here's another one where I don't know if it's just they lumped it into that category of Ghibli animation, but it's just animation of that style or era. It's called My Name Is or something like that. That one was really good. I was supposed to just watch it, like usually it'll be the last thing I watch before I fall asleep. So it takes me like 4 days to watch a movie because I can get through 20 minutes and I end up falling asleep. This one I stayed up through the whole thing. I think it's called My Name, or My Name Is, let's see. Your Name, okay. No, it's very close. It's Your Name is a 2016 Japanese anime romantic fantasy film written and directed by Makoto Shinkai, produced by Comics Wave Films, and distributed by Toho. Okay, so it's mixed in with the Ghibli stuff, so that's why I ended up watching it. It was really good. They got to some part of it where I was like, no way! It's like your whole world is shifted. Thank you, Chris. Kimi no Na wa, Your Name. Yep. I like that one a lot. That's the one that I should have fallen asleep and I just watched the whole thing. Ruined my next day. I was wanting to take a nap all day. Worth it. Yeah, and the ending was so touching. I was like, oh, so they got the like actual ending, like the story ending, like the philosophical ending. I gotta watch that video again to see what that guy was talking about, because it made so much sense when I was watching it, and then I forget. My brain. So much fun. You might like Makoto Shinkai's other films as well. Okay. For a long time, I would only watch subtitles and I keep the Japanese language playing, but they're getting a lot better with the dubbing. Like they're hiring people like Christian Bale and Liam Neeson. So it's like, okay, well that's, Picard, Jean-Luc Picard, what's his name? Patrick Stewart was a voice in Nausicaa? Huh. Lets me look at the beautiful painted backgrounds rather than reading a lot. Let's see, did I got the right one? Yeah. There's another one on Netflix for watching. I don't like what they're doing now, where they just they release one show a week. I want to watch all of it at once. Then I end up watching something else, and then I lose my place. I'm like, all right, so what is going on here? This streaming binging stuff ruined my ability to watch one show a week. Let's see. The Summer Hikaru Died. We're watching that on Netflix. That's pretty good. It's so weird. And there might be some mythology or some other deeper meaning that is totally lost on me. Like with the raccoon movie. So I'll never know. This brush is so nice. Little lines, big lines. I like that nice solid brown color. It looks less fussy. Let's see. It might be better. Yeah, the darker is a little better. Let's see how that dries. It's like a tiny bit of black ink that's still in there, but not enough to be that big a deal. So, oh, it's kind of nice. I don't want a specific inking brush. I wouldn't use it that often. Okay, so let's see. I know Phthalo green face probably should be shadowy green. So that way he's like inside. Let's see. Something like this, maybe some brown. That might be too shadowy. Let's see. Yeah. This brush just like sopped up every single bit of green color that I made. So thirsty. Let's try this one. There he is, little creeper. So I guess like just gray, like a middle gray curtain color. Well, not too middle, maybe light gray. So it doesn't, so it separates from her jacket color. Let's see. It's my new favorite. It's like got some detail, but has enough, it holds enough paint to, I don't know, not have to keep dipping. And maybe when I get some of this gray in, I can like just tap it with some sort of cool gray or maybe a watery blue just to break up some of the color. We'll see. All right, so that's, yeah, well, I'm like, is this all curtain? Is there some void that I've missed? I guess I'll find out later. When I'm looking for him, I can't find him. It's after it's all done that I could say, look, you painted that window and it should have been curtain. All right, I think I painted everything that should be curtain, like the minimal requirement. Okay. Let's do like periwinkle in this gray color. Let's see. Let's see what that ends up doing. So definitely yellow eyes. I still haven't decided about the teeth. I kind of want to do like skinned pumpkin color. What is it? It's like a creamy yellow-ish. I have to make it a little, I'll have to find the right color so it doesn't look like yellow eyeball and it doesn't look like pumpkin skin. Light peach. Is that what that's what the color is to you? That's the color I can never find at the store. I bet you it's in my Gansai watercolor collection. The deco. Let's see.
Game begin.
Or just mix it. Yeah. That's what I've been trying to do. So I keep ending up buying Potter's Pink to like warm up some buff titanium with a little bit of opera, what is it? Opera rose or something? Look it. Okay, so one of these. You are a very good artist. Vince, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. So, like an orangier version of this. Maybe an orangier version of this. Because it's already desaturated. So these two, what do you think if I do these? That would be kind of blushy. What about you? You an orange? Too gray? Too gray? So you're thinking one of these? I'm just like smearing watercolor all over. Okay, let's see what we got here. That's a good green right there. Second one from the left. And adding orange to it. Or adding like ochre or something to just calm it down. Plus a dab of yellow. Purist, okay. Let's see. Where is my sauce cup? It's right here. Here we go. So the Gansai watercolor, if you put it on too thick, it gets glossy. But we're just gonna be watery with it, so I bet you we'll be fine. Paint.
Game over.
All I'm doing is like a little mouth. Take it easy. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Oh, a little drip. That's fine. Okay, little dab of yellow. Ooh, very close. Kind of dark. What does it look like if it's watered down? A little more yellow. Okay, let's see what we did. Dun, dun, dun. Go super light, just in case. That is a good pumpkin, a skinned pumpkin color though. That's for sure. I still want it to get too dark because it still needs to look like teethy teeth. I always have like a death grip on my, whether it's a brush, a pencil, a stylus. I'm squeezing the heck out of it, and then it flips out of my hands. It's fine when it's the stylus. All you have to do is go under the table to grab it. But if it's a paintbrush, it's a little more dangerous. I only learned recently, like I'm not very good at watercolors, if it needs to be said, but I learned recently that you can, if you dry your brush off, you can lift the colors up like a little eraser. I'm like, that's fantastic. So it's better to not make the mistake, but all is not lost. In this case, it wasn't really a mistake, just like some of the Gansai watercolor is a little bit more opaque, and over the line art it was making it look milky. So lessons. My colors are separating. My Gansai and regular watercolor aren't, they're like me at the Culver Arts meetup. I don't know about you. It's the brightest yellow. I have like a lemony yellow. I'm gonna put like a dab. Let's see. For some reason, I put a star by this color. Your guess is as good as mine. Look at that star. That's perfect. I guess I liked it. It's not UV reactive. Ooh, look at her eyes. Her eyes are a little bit glowy. Guess I just like lemon yellow. Eyes are purple. They're like little amethysts. In Grump's world, almost everybody has like little black eyeballs. Hers are pretty unique. I think she probably doesn't like them because they stand out, but they're actually really pretty. Maybe it was your favorite color with the star. Yeah, you know, why would I have done that? Maybe, see, if I was thinking, if I was gonna kind of simplify the palette, I don't need both of these yellows, I would choose that one. But then there's all these oranges and reds where I would do the same thing, where oh, I did. There you go. There's a star on the one that I would choose. What else is there? Okay, star on this orangey red. And that's it? Okay, so I only have 3 to save. So it looks like I'm planning on getting rid of this one, and that one. Making room for what? I guess I don't need to make room for anything. Oh, I guess this is probably exactly like one of these. Making room for a little regular peachy one maybe for future. Okay, so Grump needs a little eye color. He's like a reddish. Perfect. And I like her white shirt. I like the contrast. Maybe just like a little pale gray drop shadow in some of these areas. I think that'll be fine enough for her. Maybe lift some of the colors for the pumpkin teeth, Chris says. I think I could do something like that. Maybe, or maybe not lift it, but add some lighter color after it dries. It's pretty dry right now. Let's see. Some extra curtainy. Oops, that's brown. Little curtainy lines. Let's see. I'm like doing something outside. A bunch of like, I don't know if someone's moving in. What is this? Oh, it may be. It's like that time. Okay, as usual, starting from right to left so I could rub my hands all over wet paint. Then what I could do, let this dry a little bit and then beef up some of the lines around the window and around her hand, so then it'll help things pop up a little. Is this dry enough? Let's see if we can lighten the teeth up a bit. What do I have? Let's see. I got this one of these. I think this one. It's like a bleed proof white. I think this one's mixed with water. Or it was at one point. We're in for a surprise. Let's see. It's pretty dry. That's okay. So let's see. That's a job for this one. This one is gonna be super handy. Oh, he doesn't like that. Okay, let's see. Just want to dull it a little more. What just happened? Corpse Winter, thank you for following. You ready to see some repair, some tooth repair? I'm gonna mix mostly bleed proof white, but a little bit of buff titanium, just so it's not so so brilliant. And if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. Corpse Winter. It's almost your season. We definitely felt like a change in temperature recently. Wore a sweater yesterday. It was 71 degrees outside. What? That's right. We've got thin skin. Okay, well, what do you think? I got some sort of color here. It looks like it kind of matches the plate. Oh, it's got some brightening power. Let's see. Taking you to the dentist, pumpkin guy. Maybe a little more white. Let's see. It could be yucky looking, which is good. Because it's definitely yucky looking. improvement. Now you can see that winning smile. I don't know, I guess bleed proof, maybe because it's bleed proof, but this stuff undiluted, it's super thick. So I don't know what the purpose of that is. I'm probably not using it in the way it's supposed to be used. I guess it's for inking and manga art and stuff like that. I wonder if you could, does it flow? Am I gonna ruin a nib? Let's see. Yes, I am. Ugh. This guy. All right. I think it might be way too thick, but we're gonna do it anyway. Okay. Yeah. So that plus some water actually works pretty well. Look at that. Better than jelly roll. Kinda. Oh, I changed it the opposite way. There we go. Tink. And I got a super goopy nib. That's fine. All right, so then let's see. I kind of want her to have like little lines, extra lines on her, in her eyes. Ugh, there we go. Yeah, something that I can't do with like a super fine line with watercolor. Just a tiny bit. And then Grump gets some too. Let's see. What do I got that's thin and easy? MPT, hey! How are you? Let's see. So, what's the countdown for Tokyo Comic Con? Coming up. Are you ready? I'm doing really good. I've been eating way too many sweet things. That's a good thing, though. Not ready, but very excited. Same, yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be fun. Let's see. I still want to use my nib, but I coated it in lead-proof white. I think it's okay. It's not that big a deal. Here. See. Yeah, it's clean enough, I guess. Did I loosen it? No, still, the tape is still holding. Look at that. How's your Tokyo Comic Con prep going? It's going okay. We have some stuff that we've been accumulating for a while. I still have some stickers. I'm getting Periwinkle's zine translated. You've seen it before, the English version. So then I print those at home though, so that's not going to be too hard to do. The thing is, the printer I have is really slow. Everything comes out beautiful, but it's like, oh my goodness, it's just like it's drawing everything by hand or something. So yeah, as long as I get stuff started earlier, should be fine. I haven't done anything else with the puzzle. I've been working on some other stuff, and then this thing is still kind of waiting for me to figure out. But like the last thing I have to do is I think I have to check my notes. It was fewer passes with a little more pressure, I think. I think the extra passes was tearing up the picture. So yeah, I have to figure that out some. Iron Oki is rating. Hi, welcome. Pull up a chair. Hi. How was your stream? What did you do? Look at that. Aw. Yeah, I'm just watercoloring. This is Grump's friend Periwinkle. And she's about to throw a pumpkin. So I guess what I'm gonna do now is get in with a nib and some ink and beef up some of these lines so she pops out again, because some of these parts kind of blend into the background. I see Automie Physical Art. I'm getting in early with my pumpkins. I might be able to cut this one out and make an emote out of it. Maybe give it a little shake. We'll see. Yeah, well, welcome in. Thank you so much for rating. Let's see. Yeah, I used this nib to use some bleed-proof white, and I think I got all of the white out. It wasn't that big a deal. So yeah, let's see. So let's see what the goal is. I think Yeah, if I could just go around some of her, like the silhouette of her hand and jackety area. I don't think I'll go as far into her pants. Maybe we'll see. And we'll see if we can get that to pop out a little bit from the background. All right. Oh my goodness, booby traps everywhere. So this, I'm prone to making like a big puddle right now. So if I do, then I'll just make it work. I'll turn it into a feature somehow, but it would be better if I just didn't. Like, how about we don't have a colossal mistake? Let's try that route. See, it already pops out a lot more. Yeah, I kind of like to do the physical, actual art that you can hold in your hand. I do like digital stuff too. I do a bunch of that. But yeah, I felt like I need to practice actual painting and drawing. It's just nice to have something available for people to actually hold, like a painted piece of art in their hands. Prints are nice too. I think there's room in the world for both. Anybody creating cool stuff, their own designs. If you want to sell prints of them, yay. If you want to sell original art, yay. Agree strongly. Yeah. Yeah, one of my least favorite stories is I went to a convention and the person beside me was selling, and there's nothing wrong with selling fan art, but it wasn't very imaginative. And at a certain one year, they didn't even show up. They just had somebody else selling characters that weren't theirs. And I was like, what are you doing then? Like, what? I guess it's just a money grab at that point, which is kind of weird because then you're not really creating anything new. It's cool to have your favorites available for purchase, but then who's going to create that next fun thing that people don't know yet because it doesn't exist because you haven't created it? So, yeah. For some reason that stuck out in my head. Like, you're not even, I think it was the fact that they weren't even there personally to sell work of characters that weren't their own. I've heard some people, MPT says, I've heard some people will buy stickers in bulk on Amazon and go to cons to resell them. I don't doubt that. Kind of wild, there's nothing stopping them from doing that. Yeah, it's weird to me because as a career, there's way easier ways to make money. So I kind of don't understand. Do they like feeling creative like that, where they're selling artwork and they don't care how they got it? I don't understand. It's like the hardest way to make money. Traveling buying stuff to flip.
Game
I guess,
over.
you know, stickers probably aren't that expensive if you buy them in bulk, but I don't know. People are weird. There's professionals who had great careers and then they kind of devolve into stealing other people's art, and so you have to kind of tread lightly through Artist Alley. I'm looking at the screen to see like thicker, just right. I like that. So that's a way thicker, so I guess thicker. Let's see what I could do. Yeah. Chris says, people with a booth who sell art but without the artist. Oh, you mean Alex Ross? Winky face. Somehow, okay, let me figure out why that feels different. Because he's doing fan art, I guess, if you can call it a legendary painter of comic covers of fan art. Yeah, it just seems like he's so big that he's like an industry, and it feels different than somebody selling someone else's IP and not showing up in an Artist Alley table. It just feels different. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Is it the location, like a booth versus an Artist Alley table? Is that why it feels worse? Because booths, they're really expensive and they feel more like a company. So you almost kind of expect the artist to not necessarily be around. Maybe they'll show up for signings or something. Maybe that's it. Oh, okay. Huh? It's been a while. Let's see. What's the best way to clean it? Ouch, says Chris. All I got on my piece of art though was like one cool little drip. Look at that. I'm gonna let it dry just like that because it's fine. Okay, let's see. Here, temporarily close this. I got it on this. Nothing, like no permanent problems. So I have this entire MDF covering my desk is exactly here for that reason. There's a, that's from an earlier ink spill. And then the other one is up higher. I don't think I could twist the camera as easily to show off that tragedy. Let's see. All right. Look at that. I'm ready to go to the farmer's market. Where's the emerald chicken spill? That one is immortalized on YouTube. You can, it's the Captain Marvel sketch cover. Oh, it's like, okay, let's see. There it is, hold on. It's right there. There it is. It's so pretty. The prettiest ink spill I've ever had. This is my new one that just happened. Still moist. Okay, so let's see. So what can I do? I could go around with my little finger. I could go around this side and then call it evening. And I bet you I won't get too much on it. Teal with glitter and red sheen. Yeah, it's beautiful. Do I have it handy? I bet you I do. Even the box is classy. No, I think it's far away. We'll spill that on another day. Okay, let's see. So I think my suspicion is if I try to clean this off with any sort of like Windex type of thing, it's gonna make the rubbery part tacky. So that's just gonna have to be stained, and whatever I can get off with soap and water is where it'll have to stay. Good thing my on my Tokyo Art Supply list is lead holders. I mean that too, but nib holders. Professional. See, James Lee Stone wasn't here to watch. He loves the ink spill. He missed out. Okay. I think the nib is kind of cloggy with the white because it's not really, in my expert opinion, it's not flowing very well. Flowed on my fingers just fine. Okay. So we're gonna leave it well enough alone. And I'm gonna go hose myself off. Let's see. Good thing most of my stuff here is black. Hide all my thumbprints. Let's see. Let's do that. Okay. And all right. So then no stream tomorrow. Look at that. Throw it. Just throw it. I think that's what the occasion calls for. Throw that pumpkin. Next week, let's see. I kind of want to do more Halloween stuff. So maybe like a spooky grump skeleton or something like that. I think that would be fun. Maybe make cute little grumpy prints for, we're going to the that art walk in a couple weeks, 3 weeks. At the Helms District, they're having a little art walk festival. So it'd be kind of cool to have little mini prints of paintings. Yeah, so let's see. There we go. So next week, Tuesday, it would be 4 o'clock. Does it say something there? I'll have to check that. That's weird. But anyways, 4 o'clock Pacific time, which is 7 Eastern, I believe. And yeah, I'm gonna go clean myself up. So thank you so much. Thanks for the follows. MPT, Chris, we got their Jamboree handouts, Shadow, Vince, and Corpse Winter, I believe. Thanks for the follow. All right, see you guys later. Take care.